Hey, yo, Knicks family was good, was good. If you guys are anything like me, I'm starving for Knicks content in the off season. You know what I'm saying? Starving for Knicks content in the off season. But I want to talk about something that's relevant. So let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you guys want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the conversation up and let's talk about something that's relevant. I mean, we talked about how we felt in the draft. We've talked about what we feel like we're going to do in free agency. We've had all those conversations. So what I want to know from you is, what do you want to talk about? What's the conversation right now? Talk to me, Knicks family. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. And while you're doing that, what I need for you to do is like and subscribe to the channel, so you know when Freezy just when he does these kind of things, right? Just in random. Hey, I feel like I want to have something out there that we want Knicks fans to be a part of the conversation. So like and subscribe to the channel. It's all about the Launch Tears Network right now. And if you like this content, you like what we're giving you, like and subscribe, right? So Knicks family, hey, first of all, salute to all the Lawrence Tears family, right? First and foremost, and we can go from here. So in the chat, because I'm looking at the chat right now, let me know what you want the conversation to be, and you get to drive the conversation today, ladies and gentlemen. You get to decide what we talk about, what you want to talk about. Kawhi just declined his player option. So, yeah, I saw that. So, do you think that there's well, of course there's a possibility, but what is the likelihood that Kawhi could come to the Knicks? You know what I'm saying? And we always talk about, if we go out and get a superstar, we want another superstar to come with him. So, are we saying that Kawhi Leonard is the other guy? If you could go out and get a Dame and then get a Kawhi to come in, is that something that you guys agree with? That's the question. Cully says Kawhi will be good, but he won't play a year for us. So we got to understand that his sitting out. Yeah, Cully, I agree 110%. 110%. What bothers me about Kawhi is he's not that guy. Excuse me. He's not that guy that's going to play 82 games. We already know that. Anthony D says, Sergeant Knicks, G-Man, let's talk about Knicks better come back with pieces of Dream this August. You know, my man AD, I love my man AD. He always come with them gems, right? I agree. Simply because we saw, and again, we saw what we did in the draft, but we don't know what's going to take place tomorrow in free agency. We don't know what that looks like right now. And again, I reserve my opinions until we figure out what that's going to look like. But first and foremost, thank all you guys for coming in and chiming in with what we got going on right now. Like and subscribe, because this right here could be something that's real. You know what I'm saying? When Freezy feels like he's got something he want to talk about, we just pop up. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't like and subscribe, you're not going to know what's going on. So like and subscribe to the channel right now so you know when we go live. We need center. We shopping Mitch. Andrew, that could be possible, but I can tell you this. This is what's real. So we accepted that exception for Mitch this year, but next year Mitch is going to be a free agent, no doubt. So what are we doing at the center right now? Are we saying that the guy that we just drafted at the 5 is going to be the future? Is that what we're saying? Or are we looking for something else? That's the question. You know, every time you guys ask a question, I got a question for you. What would T. Ross and Cole Anthony cost in Orlando Rare topic? That's a good question. How? But I guess my retort to that would be, what are we willing to offer Orlando? And is that a good fit for in long term? You know what I'm saying? Are we building, or are we trying to win now? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? What do you want us to do? Because I'm telling you, the front office has people watching these podcasts, and it's impactful. I'm telling you right now, it's impactful. What are we doing? Black Mama says D Rose might leave. Yeah, you know what? I saw the same post that says that a what's my man's name from the Pelicans? Somebody help me out. I got a brain fart right now. Lonzo Ball. There we go. Lonzo Ball and D Rose are projected to go to the Pelicans right now. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to see that happen. We don't. But at the same time, what are we offering these guys to say something different? Lakers like Burks. Now, a lot of people like Burks, but how many offers has Burks got? And you know what's scary for me right now, ladies and gentlemen, is this. How many of these free agents that we have on the roster right now have offers on the table today? How many people have said, I want, that guy that you have on your roster right now? Because that gave you some wiggle room to be able to negotiate. How many? Bullock? Nerlens? Who? Somebody enlighten me. Enlighten me. Let me know if I don't know, let me know what you know. How many? How many? Because I'm telling you right now, the deal with Mitch, Mitch hadn't been healthy. How many full seasons has Mitchell Robinson played in the last 3 years? Somebody tell me that. How many full seasons has Mitchell Robinson played these last 3 years? Let me know. Let me know. In my recollection, it's been 0. A big goose egg. So if I'm wrong, somebody please tell me. Somebody please tell me that I'm wrong right now. Let me know. Somebody says, I want Mitch off the bench with IQ and McBride. So I understand that sentiment, but we have not seen McBride play one NBA season yet. We know what his potential could be, but he has to be in the right setting, right? And this is what I say about settings. I think Obi could be much better than what he is right now if he's in the right setting. He's playing behind Julius Randle. He's not in the right setting right now. I'm just saying. Robert Parr, salute. You know what I'm saying? So tell me what I don't. Hold on. Time out, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give a shout out to Brian Wilford for the Super Platter Chatter, the $5 Super Platter Chatter. My prediction: 3-team trade that brings Dame to New York, which allows us to keep RJ. We signed Kawhi Melo as a free agent. Kawhi will return by the playoffs. I understand that sentiment, but to me, that's not actionable right now. I need actionable things, ladies and gentlemen. What I need right now is I need to know that if I tell someone that I'm going to pay you X amount of money, that you're going to be available for X amount of games. That's what I'm looking for right now, today. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So if you have same thing we're talking about with Mitch, right? If you have a injury history, then I got some reservations about whether or not I'm going to pay you at all. Maybe the guy that comes with a Dame, and I'm gonna use Dame in quote air quotes. You guys see these air quotes, right? Air quotes. I'm gonna use Dame as the superstar. So tell me what you think about this. If there's a deal to be made that says we want to get a Dame Lillard to come in to the Knicks and we bring a Melo with him, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Let me know. Are we keen on getting Melo back in the orange and blue or not? What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts? My man Josh O, aka Uncle Fulio. Salute, my guy. Salute, salute, salute. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? So what we're not gonna do, what we're not gonna do, I don't want no parts of the Evan trade. No, even though he's my namesake, I don't want no parts of that. Because that's overpaying someone that's not gonna bring us what we need right now. I'm telling you, I want no parts of that type of situation. I'm just saying, I don't want no parts of that. But I'm not Leon Rose. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Salute to my guys. You know what I'm saying? Julian Blum is in the building. Salute, salute. Soul Finger number 12 is in the building. Salute, salute. Evergreen. What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, guys, you know, I'm looking for your input right now. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I'm looking for right now. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this Knicks thing is real. Eric, surreal. Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Let me know what's on you guys' mind right now. What's on you guys' mind right now? Hey, this is about your input. This is what we call ad hoc right now. So what I want right now is I want you guys to give me what your input is. Let me get your input. Let me get your input. Hey, Rick 03, go Giants. Hey, brother, listen. You can never go wrong with go Giants, but I'm not going to turn this into a New York Giants thing, right? So what I'm looking for from you guys right now is I want to know what your thoughts are on what we need to do because we have, less than 24 hours before we go into free agency. So what would be a win for you or what would be a idea for you saying that, Leon Rose and front office, y'all not doing what we need to do. What are the key aspects that we need to address in free agency? That's the question to the chat. Somebody holler at me. Holler at me right now. I'm telling you. Holler at me right now and let me know what are your thoughts on free agency. Let's get into this thing, ladies and gentlemen. Say we were a few made shots to advancing, so we got to let management do what they do. Okay. Paris Duggar, I agree. So what will be a pass and fail for the front office is my question to you, my brother. What would be a pass and a fail? CP3 would be a win for me. Okay, I agree, Andrew, but I don't think CP3 is moving out of Phoenix. He'd be crazy to do that. He would be crazy to do that. I don't think that's going to happen. Just being honest, right? Why would you leave a great fit for what you got going on right now, especially in this stage of your career, to go do something that's uncharted, right? Why would you do that? I don't see people doing that. Melo coming here with meaning low minutes for Obi, and I know that rubs G-Man the wrong way. I would skip on Melo, to be honest. Robert Parr, you know what? I agree with you, my brother. But at this point, I believe that as long as Julius Randle is on in this organization, Obi Toppin playing behind Julius Randle is never going to get the minutes that he needs to showcase his talent. I'm just being honest. And I'm an Obi fan, right? I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tell me what's up. Project Nerd Hector, what's good, my guy? What's good? What's good? What's good? Somebody talk to me. Talk to me, family. Talk to me. Hey, while we're doing this, I only see 30 likes up in the building. I need for y'all to like and subscribe what we got going on right now. Let's do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Let's do what we do. Salute Sergeant Knicks. What do you think about Kawhi opting out? Why would he do that while injured? So I will tell you why I think he's doing that. He opted out to get more money. Honestly, I don't think Kawhi is leaving the Clippers. So when you opt out, that gives that front office, the mindset to say he opted out, so we need to offer him something different. So obviously he's not happy with the contract as currently constructed, and he's looking for something different. That's not saying that he's looking to go to another team. That's just saying he's looking for something different. That's my thought on Kawhi. I don't think he's coming to the Knicks. I think that's reaching a little too far. But I think that if we can get, I believe Dame stand as well, and these guys are going to stand pat. And I'm just being honest, right? When we talk about free agents, that I'm not looking at restricted free agents. I want a free agent. Because when you deal with a restricted free agent, there's a third party that you have to talk about. I'm not talking to a third party. I'm talking to someone that understands right now I'm not under contract. I'm looking for my next best thing. I'm looking for my next best thing. And Nick says running back. And you know, when somebody said that at the beginning of before we went into the draft and before we got into free agent, I'm like, we're not doing that. But what moves have we made to say that we're not running it back? Somebody tell me that. What moves have we made that says we're not potentially running it back? Minus Alfred Payton. Because I'm telling you right now, listen, Mr. Payton, thank you for your contributions. God bless and good night. Because I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Frank didn't get extended. So I'm mixed on Frank and Knox for sure. I think that the Knicks have invested a lot of time and energy in both these players. I don't see them just going away right now. I think honestly that they would get a second chance just to see what we got going on moving forward. And again, I don't know what that is right now. Me sitting here talking to you today, I don't know what that looks like. I really don't. Someone's going to have to come out in public and say, this is where we are with Frank and Knox as far as their contracts go. I don't know. Would I be opposed to running this thing back? The only thing I would be opposed to is paying these one-year players too much money. What I'm not going to do is give these guys the bag. When you talk about a Bullet, when you talk about a Burks, and guys like that, I'm not giving you the bag. I'm not signing you to another one-year deal either. So what you're going to have to do is we're going to have to come to terms to say, okay, if we bring you back, then it's going to be at a 2 to 3 year deal. But the franchise has the upper hand to where I say, okay, at year 3, you're not doing what we thought you were going to do, bring you back in, so we're going to opt out. That's where I'm at with this. I'm not doing any more. I don't want any more one-year deals. I'm not allowing the Knicks to audition anyone else for 1 year for you to be able to move on to someone else. So I have not heard anything about Bullet, or Nerlens Noel to this point. Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I may be a little slow on my media and what we got going on, but I haven't heard anything along those lines. So if there's no interest for you out there, I do not want to see the same thing that we did with Peyton last year. We cut a guy, we could not get a guy to fill his position, and then we re-signed the guy. And he was garbage. Let's be honest. Garbage at the point guard position. Garbage. Soulfinger says, hey, Sergeant at Arms, check on Cornerstone if we let Frank keep on walking like CC. I called my guy today. I'm waiting for him to hit me back. I feel you, Soulfinger. What I'm saying is this. I'm looking at this roster that we have currently constructed, right? Run it back is the only thing that this roster tells me, because I haven't heard anyone else that have interest in these players that we have on the roster. Now, we did drop Pell. We did do that. Yeah, he's gone. So I applaud the Knicks for doing that, but who's the backup for Mitch? And Mitch has already proved he can't be healthy for a whole season. So Who's going to back up Mitch? Do you not bring Nerlens back? What I want is, and it's probably unrealistic, because I know the guy that we just drafted is not going to be ready. He is definitely not going to be ready. And Anthony 212 says Lowry would be worth the 1 year, $30 million deal. Okay, so I just said I'm not doing 1 year deals. So if Lowry's that guy that's going to come in here, and I don't think he is, then we're going to have to negotiate a long-term contract, because I need that Lowry guy to be the person to kind of help these rookie point guards that we have through the maturation process to figure out who's going to be that real point guard for the New York Knicks. Because I'm still not sold right now at the point guard program. If you are sold at someone at the point guard position today, right now, as I'm talking to you, please let me know who it is. Tell me in the chat. Tell me who your point guard is for the New York Knicks. Let me know. Holler at me. Let me know, and we can talk about it. Let me know who that person is, because I'm not sold. I have a lot of faith, or I believe there's a lot of upside in Luka. I do, but I just don't just giving him the ball and say run this offense. I'm not feeling that right now. Julian Blum says, G-Man, is McBride better than Payton? Absolutely. Absolutely he is. No, Dennis Schroeder? No. I want no part of Dennis Schroeder. Send him someplace else. Send him to the South. I don't care where he goes, but he's not coming here. Bodega Wi-Fi says it's either going to be a combination of Lonzo or Dinwiddie or Fournier and Oubre. Okay, so Lonzo, what I see is he's looking at going to the Bulls right now, along with Lowry, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see that happening. Evan Fournier, I'm not really feeling that, because he wants too much money. He wants too much money. And what we're not going to do is we're not going to go down the same rabbit hole that we've been down years and years and years ago. We're not going to do that. We are not going to do that at all. That's taking 4 steps backwards. I believe Lonzo is going to the Bulls. I really believe that. Because if he wasn't, then he would already be on the team. He would be on the team right now. So, hey, Quiet Money, salute. He looking at Lowry. I think Lowry right now at this stage in his career, he's going to want to go someplace that he has championship aspirations. That's just me. That's just me. But Evan Fournier, keep that. You can have all that. I'm not feeling none of that at all. At all. Leon Rose, let me see, here we go. Y'all forcing me to get back in my position. Leon Rose, let me tell you this. If you have any aspirations or thinking about bringing Evan Fournier to this team with the contract that he has right now, what he's asking for, call me, brother. That is not what we're doing. We are not doing that today or tomorrow or 2 years from now. We're not doing that. We're not taking 3 steps back to take a half step forward. I'm through with mediocrity, Knicks fans. Listen, I need for us to be cemented in being able to be successful moving forward. All this hypotheticals and who we think is going to come and all these wishful trades or what. Listen, we need to be realistic. The realism right here is this. I don't believe that we're going to get a superstar in the offseason. I just don't. I don't. But I'm okay with someone that can come in and fill the void and keep us level set as to the success that we had in the previous season. And then next year, we can go out and go big game hunting. But right now, today, I don't see anyone out there that we could go get that would be a game changer. So somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Who is that guy that you could bring in here today that would change the game? Keep in mind that Julius Randle is the guy that the ball goes to right now. Whenever the ball comes up court, The ball goes through Julius Randle is the New York Knicks offense right now. Unless Johnny Bryant has over the offseason is able to do the Jedi mind trick on Tom Thibodeau and said, this is what we need to do in offense, nothing's going to change. Kyle Lowry is not coming to the Knicks. Not coming to the Knicks. Eric, I'm telling you right now, Kyle Lowry is not coming to the New York Knicks. Cole Anthony, okay. I feel you there. Anthony 212, I agree with you 100%. That's why I always say I need a point guard to take the ball out of Julius Randle's hand. I need a point guard that's mature enough when he comes across the court and say, Julius, give me the ball, go set up. I got this. I'm running the offense. You are no longer a point forward. If we don't get that type of player, then we're going down the same path. Why would we do that? Why on God green? Oh my God. Oh my boy. Listen, I'm telling you right now, we decline Frank. Okay, so here we go. Look, I'm gonna have to call Cornerstone right now and be like, "Hey, they just declined Frank's option. So are you okay?" But when you look at it, that tells me my hope. And again, I always say this, and you guys have always heard me say this. Hope is not an option, but if you decline Frank's option, what are you doing? What are we doing? What's really going on right now? So tell me what knowing that who, and I see somebody got Sexton in the chat. So Julian Blum, I believe that if we're going to get a Sexton, that would have been done when we went to the draft. We had ample opportunity to go out and make a deal for Sexton. Did we not? Somebody tell me. Did we not? So, but to Bodega's Wi-Fi point, we did do the same thing with Peyton last year. The front office cut him, and then they figured out they was not going to get a point guard. So what do? We go back out and re-sign Peyton again. Yeah, listen, Bodega Wi-Fi, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 110%. But this is where we have to stop accepting mediocrity. They cut him. Evergreen G, you 100% correct. They cut him. They couldn't get a point guard, and they re-signed him. And you see what we got. And sometimes I wonder if that has something to do with his ability to play the position. Jermaine Royster, what's good? What's good? Sherman M, what's good? What's good? Slick TV, what's good? What's good? I don't know what the answer is, guys. That's why I'm asking you guys. What do we do moving forward? Because I am still not satisfied at the point guard position. Okay, Evergreen, I understand the financially reasonable thing, but he didn't produce. So that would be the equivalent of saying I go out and buy a $300,000 sports car that's supposed to get me from 0 to 60 in sub threes, and then it takes me four seconds to get to 60. That's not what I paid for. I'm paying you to produce, and you were unable to produce. Spencer Dinwiddie, I've heard his name out there as well. I don't put a lot of stock in CP3 declining an option because I don't see him leaving Phoenix. Why would he leave Phoenix? What would cause CP3 to leave Phoenix? Dinwiddie, I can see leaving Brooklyn. I can see that. Look, Big Blue, I'm all about going after Fox. I love Fox. It's a lot of people declining. So what we can't get things mixed up in is this right here, right? When players decline their option, a lot of times they're negotiating for more money. That's all it is. They have no intent on leaving the organization or whatever the case may be. But I'm just saying, I don't see. Excuse me. I don't see these guys leaving those situations because why would you? Why would you? The only person that's out there right now that I think would be viable, a viable person that we can go after, will be Fox. I agree with Yo Elvis. If we can get a Fox, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Paris Duggan says, G-Man, you're missing it. We had to get that extra first-round pick from Charlotte, and Cleveland needed to get the point out of the draft. Watch. What am I watching for? Somebody please tell me what I'm watching for, because I don't understand right now. I might be a little slow. You know, as you get up in age, your neurons are not firing as much as they used to. So tell me, who am I waiting for? Please tell me who am I waiting for. The real play, Evergreen says, you know, it means they reappraise the house and realize. Hold on. My chat is going up too quick. The house and realize it wasn't worth $8 million. Sometimes the house market does. Okay, I give you that. I give you that. But again, I don't want to get into the semantics to talk about money. My thing is this: give me a name of a player that we are pursuing. We're going to pursue on Monday. Somebody tell me who that is going to be. Please enlighten me. Keyshawn, what's good? What's good? What's good? Tell me who we're looking for. Somebody tell me who we're looking for. Colin Sexton. Oh, so again, we could have got Colin Sexton during the draft. Why wouldn't we do that? Lowry? No. No. Lowry's not coming here. He's not coming here. Front office type lip. Yep. Reggie Jackson. Okay. Ball is coming. Watch. Ball is going to the Chicago Bulls. I'm telling you right now where he's going to end up at. I'm just saying Oubre. So I've been hearing Kelly Oubre's name a lot. Does Kelly Oubre address our most pressing need right now today? Evergreen says, I'm not worried about point guards, honestly, as dumb as that sounds. Okay, so I'm not going to say it sounds dumb. I'm just going to say we've been clamoring for a point guard for years. Years and years. You know what I'm saying? Real King says, shed the Oubre talk down. Hey, I'm with, listen, my thing is this. I'm all about addressing things that we say that we need, right? That's what I'm all about. So we've been talking about needing a point guard for years, guys. If you don't know what it is, go back and Google it or whatever you need to do. We've been talking about needing a point guard for ages. And I'm not just talking about drafting whoever we think the next best thing is. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about getting that guy and then getting a guy to come in and be able to help this dude through his maturation process. That's what I'm talking about. I'm looking for that vet to come in here as a point guard and be able to educate these young guys to take them to the next level. Who is that guy? Who is that guy? JN says Aubrey wants 4 years, $80 million. I'm not paying that. I'm just being honest. I'm not. I agree he will be a good piece, but so you bring Aubrey in here. What position is he playing? Whose minutes is he taking up? Swaggy G, let me go back and read your comments. Give me a second. Start with the Fox. Talk G-Man. I'm not paying someone $20 million who's not even an all-star and hasn't done anything. Okay. So let me ask you this, Swaggy. What do you think about Aubrey? We talk about Aubrey right now. What do you think about him? Let me know how you feel about that. Yeah, I agree, Jet for life. Frank is gone. I agree with that. I think he's better than Bullock. You know, So Eric says small forward. So does he start or is he coming off the bench? That's the question. Where does he fit in on the team? Chef, I agree. If you're paying him, he's supposed to start. Who's starting that position right now? Swaggy says hard pass on Ober. Okay. Anthony says I'll pass on Ober. Kelly Oubre. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you guys. I would like to see a move for SGA if we go with the young vet. Now, that so think I could get behind that. I could get behind that. Although SGA is not that vet that I need, but I could get with that. I could get with that. For sure. They can't finish the story they created. Yeah, okay. I'm what you got. But I say all that to say this, right? We all have these guys that we want to see, you know, in the orange and blue. We all have our favorites, right? But what I want us to realize is they have to fit into this system. And right now, the system that we're talking about is a Tom Thibodeau system. So Tom is looking for guys that can come out and play defense off the bat. We saw that in the draft. So my thought process is this. Tom Thibodeau and the front office had a conversation, and Tom said, these are the guys I need to come in and help us win now. Now, I'm not saying that these guys that we just drafted are coming off the bench or playing significant minutes. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Tibbs wants guys that fits his scheme, right? But I've said this before, right? Tibbs is a short-term fix to what the Knicks need to have happen. And I want people to understand that. Short-term fix. Granted, he's on a 5-year contract. He's in year 4 right now. Right? Does he play that contract out? We don't know. We don't know. We really don't. We have our opinions. Oh, perish. I respect your opinion, my brother, but I'm gonna tell you this. If this team gets on a trajectory that says that we are outperforming what we are originally said that we thought we were going to do, like we did last year, and if that keeps going, then there's a thought process out there that says our offense has to catch up with the defense at some point. Tibbs, in my opinion, was short term. He was brought in here to build a foundation, and once that foundation is built, then we need to go ahead and elevate what we're doing and able to move forward. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying that's my opinion. And everyone knows what we say about opinions, but that's what I'm saying. Our defense got us the 4th seed. Anthony, I agree with you, but I'm telling you right now, we can keep up the defensive parameters, but our offense is, how shall we say, I wouldn't even call it historic. Let's just call it, what we talk about dinosaurs. That's what we are right now from an offensive standpoint. Kareem was good. I'm just saying that the things that we're doing right now from an offensive perspective is not aligned with the rest of the NBA. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion again. I mean, could we sustain and be able to kind of make it through? Maybe. But is that what we want to do? Do we want to continue to accept mediocrity? Is that what we're talking about right now? Is that what we're doing? Right now, it works. It works for us right now. But we have to be able to set ourselves up to be able to evolve. We cannot continue to do the same thing and call ourselves successful long term. I've always said I'm about what we're doing right now, the successes that we're having right now. That's great. But I want us to be able to be successful long term. And when we start talking about, championship aspirations, I don't want it to be 1 year that we made it to the finals or 1 year that we won the chip. I want us to be able to sustain that long term. And we need to start building that now. Hold on, let me go back. Let me scroll back here. My man Jay Boogie in the building. Jay Boogie, salute. If it works better than anything else, we had going on from a coaching standpoint, why are we so much against it? I agree. Like I said, whatever we're doing right now, it works, but we need to have a plan B of how we're going to evolve. We have to be in the mindset that we need to evolve from where we are right now. We have to be able to look forward and make this thing better. Chef says, G-Man, we're a playoff team now. It's all about long-term. 100%. I agree. 100%. I agree. So any moves that we're making right now should be tailored to long-term. We have to be tailored to long-term success. We got to be. If we're not, we're taking 5 steps backwards, and then we're doing something totally different. Evergreen, Cully says, Evergreen, G-Man facts, he's limited offensively as the coach. Yeah. And you know, this is just my take. I believe that the person that's on the roster right now that's in line to take over for Tibbs, if and when the Knicks make that move, is going to be Johnny Bryant. I'm just saying. That's my feeling, right? And I hope that Johnny Bryant is in Tibbs' ear this year to help improve what we're doing offensively. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not in the front office. I don't know what these guys are talking about. I have no clue. I'm just telling you from a Knicks standpoint what I would like to see. Now, Tibbs was the coach of the year. He did more with less, absolutely 110%. Now, and that was good for last year. All right. I'm not a historian. I'm not a historian. So what I'm talking about is what are we doing moving forward? How do we move forward to become that perennial New York Knicks team where we should be? That's the conversation I want to have. Don't talk to me about where we were last year and who did what and how all that worked out. All that worked out with injuries was a part of that. COVID was a part of that. There were a whole lot of different impacts on last season that got us to where we were supposed to be. What I'm talking about is what are we doing moving forward to solidify us being a perennial basketball team in the East? That's the conversation I want to have. So somebody talk to me about that. Let's have that conversation. Mass fans welcome Frank Ntilikina to the team on Twitter. You know, I wish Frank all the best. I hate that he went through what he went through here on the Knicks. But you know what I'm saying? That's what helps people grow. You got to go through some things to help your growth process. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe we're on the verge of free agency, about to make a splash, and we're talking about replacing Tom. Jay Boogie, I'm not talking about replacing Tom. What I'm talking about is this. I believe Thibodeau is going to be here for the foreseeable future. I'm just saying that I believe Tibbs is limited to be able to take us to our next offensive level. That's all I'm saying. I believe Tibbs was brought in here to establish the culture. I believe he was excellent at doing so, even with these one-year guys that we had, and being able to intertwine the one-year guys with the young guys that we had on the team at the same time. That's excellent. Everyone can't do that. I believe Tibbs was able to do that, but I do not believe that Tibbs is the coach that's going to be able to take us to the next level in our offense. He's an excellent defensive coach. Don't get it twisted. Excellent defensive coach. But I don't believe he's that guy that's going to take us to the next offensive level to get us on par with the rest of the NBA. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you, Boogie. I agree with you. So you guys didn't answer. So Bodega Wi-Fi says Tibbs is limited to the talent on the team. Bodega Wi-Fi, you just said a mouthful right now. If I had a button to push to give you accolades, yes, I would give them to you. I agree. He's limited to what the roster is, right? So at the same time, like I said before, He did more with less than anybody in the NBA. I will never dispute that fact. Never, ever, 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 ever. That's why I believe he's the coach of the year in my eyes, right? But at the same time, that's last year. He got coach of the year, and salute, accolades, all that. What I'm looking for right now, what are we doing moving forward? I want to talk about what are we doing moving forward. What are we doing? What is the next move? And I see from and I hate to assume because everyone knows what happens when you assume, right? I'm not even gonna say what the rest of that sentence is, but we know what happens when we assume. So based on what I just saw in the draft, the people that we drafted was based on a Tom Thibodeau type team. Nick said, I agree. He's on the clock. I said that. He's on the clock. He's definitely on the clock. So we don't want to regress from our progresses of last year. So last year is the benchmark. That's the benchmark. What are we doing moving forward? That's the discussion I want to have. What is the discussion? What are we doing moving forward? Somebody talk to me. Nick says, hi, Cornerstone Kev, brother, man. Oh, but I love Jay Boogie. Jay Boogie is my man, my mellow boy. I love him. I love him. I love him. But I'm trying to have an honest conversation with Knicks fans, right? What are you guys looking for? What would be successful for Knicks fans moving forward? That's all I want to know. Because I'm telling you, the reason I asked this question is because 3 months from now, we're going to have the same conversation. And people are going to forget what we're talking about today. We're going to forget. We're going to forget. No, I never said that. I never said that about this person or that person. I'm asking you, Knicks fans, right now. What do you think our way forward should be in the upcoming season? Somebody talk to me. Somebody tell me, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? I've laid out my thoughts. I'm telling you right now. I believe, this is what I believe. I believe that Tibbs is on the clock. I don't believe he's going to last the 5 years that we hired him for. I really don't. I believe that the front office is on the clock based on what they do tomorrow in free agency. That's going to be important. And we cannot regress from the progress that we made last year. Those three things right there. Those three things. And that would allow us to be able to build upon what we got going on right now. Lonzo's going to the Bulls. I'm telling you that right now. Book market is 48 minutes and 25 seconds into this live stream. Book market that. Lonzo Ball is going to the Celtics. I'm sorry, the Bulls, not the Celtics, the Bulls. Tom adds culture to this team, which we have not had in 10 years. Eric, I am not disputing what you just said. When have you heard me say that Tom Thibodeau has not been able to establish a culture? Have you heard me say that? Matter of fact, I think the premise to starting this conversation was Tom Thibodeau was brought in here to establish a foundation for this organization. I thought that's what I said. I'm just saying. Hey, Unc, you don't have a good record when it comes to online bets. Project Nerd Hector, you're right. But you know what? I am confident in what I'm saying right now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, again, everyone has their opinion. Everyone has their opinions. So what I would tell you is this. We all need to be, when I say we, I mean the front office, the head coach, and the players all have to have a buy-in on what the current culture is, and we build from there. This is the foundation that Tom Thibodeau has established thus far. Chef, no, I would not sign Fournier. No, I'm staying far, far away from that deal. You can miss me with that. No, I don't want no parts of Evan Fournier at all. He's asking for too much money, and he has proven that I can't count on him to show up for work and be healthy. So no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Not at all. Not at all. Miss me with the Evan Fournier talk. And the only reason that we're having this conversation, again, ladies and gentlemen, stay out of public stream media, right? Because as soon as they say that the Knicks have interest in this player, then we have to have these conversations. Knicks fans are smarter than that. We are way smarter than that. We know that's a bad deal. We know that's a bad deal. So why are we even talking about that? We already know it's a bad deal. Why are we even wasting time, wasting energy on that type of situation? Why? For what? The sake of being up here. When I talk to you guys, I want to talk about something that's impactful, right? I want to talk about something that we can actually go out and execute that's going to make this team better. Evan Fournier, that's a bad deal. That's a bad deal. And I don't think for all the faults of a Leon Rose, I don't think that he would even entertain that at all, just based on the amount of money this dude's going to be asking for, which he didn't produce last year for the team that he's currently on right now. So why am I going to give him that much more money? Ian Bagley said we had interest in Fournier. Of course he did. Of course he did. So Ian Bagley got a phone call from Evan Fournier's agent and said, hey, the Knicks have interest in Evan Fournier. Just to start the conversation. That's the agent's job. Miss me with that. Miss me with all that. I'm not feeling none of that. None of that at all. No. Give me somebody else. Give me somebody else. Powell, Dinwiddie, Sexton, Fox. I'll take Devontae Graham for Alonzo. Okay. Now, there's some names in there I can get with. There are. Terrence Ross is on the radar. Okay. I'm with you. So again, I mean, you guys are throwing out a lot of names, right? A lot of names. Stop saying Lowry. A lot of names. What would be a success tomorrow, Monday at midnight, going into Tuesday? A free agent that we get on the Knicks. What would be a success for you guys? That's the question.
Call Anthony Towns.
See, I hate when freezes just roll in the building and roll that hand grenade out and it blows up and he just steps out. See? But you know what? Let's be real. Let's be real. We know what the roster looks like. And I'm going to throw another one out there for you because somebody said a few minutes ago, run it back. What is it that you're looking at right now that tells you that the New York Knicks are not looking to run this roster back, minus a couple key pieces? Somebody talk to me now. Talk to me, Knicks fans. Talk to me. Now I know people don't want to hear running back, right? But I'm saying I haven't heard anything about Burks. I haven't heard anything about Bullock. I haven't heard anything about Nerlens Noel. I have heard that Derrick Rose is interested in going back to the Bulls. I have heard that. I haven't heard anything about Taj. So let me know right now. Talk to me right now about why a running back scenario is not something that we're looking to do. We may not want to do it, but I'm asking you right now, based on what we've done, what we have done or not have done right now, what makes it say that we're not going to run it back? I'm just saying. Somebody talk to me. Let me know. Let me know. I'm in the chat. Hector says inside sources say Taj Rose signed with the Knicks. I love that. I love that, Hector. Thank you very much. I feel better about myself right now. I'm telling you right now. Stop Vid says we need to get one of Lonzo, Kawhi, Lowry, or CP3 in free agency, or go back in time and take Josh Christopher in the offseason. It's a failure. Hey, you know what? I agree, but those things to me right now, that's not something we can do. I'm just saying. Hey, so ladies and gentlemen, while we up in here, while we in the building right now, I need it's 100 people watching this. We only got 69 likes. I need for you guys to like and subscribe. So when we do these ad hoc text videos, you guys know when we come on live, we can come in here, we can chop it up, and we can talk real talk, Knicks talk, right? Not this whole bunch of hoopla and hyperboles about what people think and who said this and why. We can go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty about what we were talking about. Like let's let them likes equal the people that's viewing right now. You're here, you like what we're talking about, so please like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do right now is I need for people to see that dude that just comes in here and creates a whole bunch of anarchy and whatnot. I just need for him to say hello. So Uncle Freeze, I need for you to grace the public with your presence and just say hello. That's all I need, Freeze. What's good? Freezy. Oh, and for y'all that didn't know, yes, I am a North Carolina Tar Heel fan. I am. I can't help it. That's my sippy cup. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. I hope that don't offend nobody. But if it does, you know what? You'll be okay. You're gonna be all right. All right. Let's see here. Let me see. I missed a comment from Jay Booker. Let me scroll up and see what I missed. You're doing a great job, my brother. I needed some entertainment before pop. Jay Boogie, my man, my mellow. You know you always gonna be my dude, man. Always gonna be my dude. I appreciate your support and everything, wherever I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be here, but I appreciate you, brother. I do. Hey, but for real, hey, I've asked this question about 3 times already, and no one has given me an answer I believe that's sustainable. Hey, let me get to this Nick DeWick, the $5 super platter chatter. Salute. We got a bright future with our Knicks and Giants. Can't wait for the season. Hey, I agree 110%. You just hit me in my heart, right? You talked about the Knicks and the Giants in the same sentence. Man, look at here. I look, you can't say nothing wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. You cannot go wrong with that. Wild Boy Trey says, "Stop being Debbie Downer." This is what I'm gonna tell you, Wild Boy Trey. What I'm gonna tell you is this: I asked the question, right? The only thing I want is an answer. So my question to you, Wild Boy Trey, is this: what will be a success for you in tomorrow's free agency move? Let me know. And then we can talk about how that you perceive me being a Debbie Downer, because the only thing I said was this: I laid out facts to where we came from and where we are and where we could potentially go. That's open for debate. That is really open for debate. So what are we doing? Somebody let me know. Danny Lee, that is my specific question right there, brother. I'm glad you brought it up. Who's the point guard? If the season started today, who's the point guard? Don't tell me. Look, I understand who we want, but I'm asking you right now. As the roster is currently constructed, who's our point guard? Who is it? Who's the point guard? Somebody tell me. Who's the starting point guard for the New York Knicks right now? As the roster is currently constructed. Who is it? Who is it? Guys, listen. I'm just trying to keep it real with you guys, right? I understand we all have we all have people that we think could play the position. Now, Luka could be the guy that comes in and upsets the apple cart, and I will be happy with that. I'm telling you, I will be ecstatic if Luka came in and he was that guy. So salute to the front office going out and getting Luka and bringing him into the Knicks organization. I give you that. But what I'm asking you right now, if you are the head coach of the New York Knicks, Tom Thibodeau, who is your starting point guard? Who is it? I'll wait. I'm patient. I'll wait. Let me know. Okay, in the future. No. Okay, Wild Boy Trey, I'm not talking about the future. I'm not talking about after someone has the time to mature and get into their game set. I'm asking you right now, today, if the NBA season was to start right now today, who is the starting point guard for the New York Knicks? I'll wait. Anthony Chuchu says Mike Conley. You got jokes, guy. You got jokes. Okay. So that is if Rose is back on the team. I would agree with you, Hector. I would agree with that. Lonzo Ball, okay. And to be fair, I did say as the Knicks roster is currently constructed, and right now, Rose is still on the roster. But he's a free agent. Is he not? Is Derrick Rose not a free agent? I'm just saying. I'm still waiting. Let me know who the point guard is for the Knicks. Nate Robinson. Dennis Schroeder. Is Dennis Schroeder on the roster right now? Did I miss something? Did we sign Dennis Schroeder when I took my Popeye nap? Let me know. Because what I'm asking you right now, let me be clear. I want to be crystal clear, right? Crystal clear. As the roster is currently constructed, right now, today, who we have on this roster? Who is the starting point guard for the New York Knicks? Who's on the roster right now? We already know who's on the roster, right? Do I have to run that down for you? If I need to do that, let me know. But I'm asking right now, who is the starting point guard for the New York Knicks? Quickly. Payton's a free agent. Luka or McBride? Okay. McBride. So you guys actually believe that Tom Thibodeau is going to start McBride at point guard? Really? Really? For real? McBride. I said all the McBrides in the chat. Okay. So, okay. All right. So you believe that Tom Thibodeau would start McBride over Luka? Is that what I'm hearing? Anthony, I agree. I'm just saying, guys. IQ or Luka? Okay. IQ or Luka makes more sense to me than a McBride. Nick DeWitt, I feel your passion, right? But we're talking about Tom Thibodeau. Dame is not on the roster, so Dame is not even an option. So to my man City's point, Roku is not even on the roster yet. He signed, but he's not here right now. He's not. I'm just saying, we have to put these things in a situation to where we are being realistic based upon who we have on our roster right now and where these guys are going to play at if Tom Thibodeau plays them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I know who we want. I know who I wanted, and we didn't get him. I'm with you, but I got to get over that. I'm going to move past that. What I'm looking at right now is when I look at the Knicks roster, who is on the roster? If I had to play ball right now today, where would these guys come in and what would the rotation look like? That's what I'm looking at. If we get other pieces, fine. Then we can insert those other pieces into that rotation. But right now, today, as I look at the New York Knicks roster, I don't have a point guard. I'm just telling you, I don't. I don't have a point guard that I'm confident in right now today. I don't. Yeah, if you guys have someone that you want to convince me that's the point guard, then let me know. Let me know. Please let me know. Because right now, I'm not feeling it. Hadouken says, I'm starting McBride of IQ and Vildoza, to be honest. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that. And Hadouken, if you were the head coach, I would roll with you, but you're not. Tom Thibodeau is. So who is Tom Thibodeau starting at head coach for the New York Knicks? Is the question. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Wilson, I look, I used to have skills and handles like that back in the day. Not today. I would never want to be a point guard for anybody. I like to be sleep and take naps during the time that you're supposed to be the point guard. You know what I'm saying? That's not my role. Not my role at all. The only thing I'm saying, guys, is this. I just want us to be realistic in what we're looking at as we look at the New York Knicks going in the upcoming season. And, we got to put pressure on the front office to be able to say, listen, you guys need to be a little bit smarter in these guys that we're bringing in here. I understand if the thought process was to bring guys in to be, assets to the scheme of Tom Thibodeau, got it. I got it. That it is what it is. I agree to disagree, but it is what it is. But at the same time, what I wanted you to do is address the three key positions that we know we needed attention at: the point guard, the forward position, and the center position. And people will argue, yeah, we addressed those positions. Did we really, though? Did we really? I'm just saying. Did we really? I'll be honest. Because when I look at the roster, I see the way that they have people addressed on the roster as point guards. Oh my God, stop playing. Nick DeWick says, salute for the $2 Super Platter Chatter. I think our starting point guard isn't on our team yet. I agree. I agree 110%. 110%. 110%. Strong forward position? Who was that? We went and picked up a guy from where we get it from? Texas or Clemson? Boy, y'all killing me right now. So when I ask these questions, obviously, if there's a need, then we should address that need. That's just me. Am I crazy? Somebody talk to me. Let me know. Am I crazy? If we go into the war room, right? If we as men agree, when we men or women, I'm not saying who's in the war room. If we step into the war room and we say that the positions that we need to address in this draft is the point guard position, the forward position, and a backup at the 5, that's what we're looking for. Correct or no? So at what point do we start making concessions to, we took the most athletic person in the draft at this position? That's after you traded back like 5 times. No, you didn't. That's not what you did. Stop playing with me right now. You're playing with my emotions right now. Don't play with my emotions. Please don't play with my emotions. All I'm saying is understand, and people would generally want to look at the high side or the positivity in who we got in the draft, which is good. We didn't get bums. We got people that have the potential to be assets to the team. I will not discredit that fact, right? But did we really? Did we really? As opposed to who we could have got if we kept our picks and picked who we wanted. I'm not even gonna get into the draft, right? Because that's a whole nother conversation. What I'm asking in the chat right now is this: what or who in free agency will be a win for the New York Knicks? Somebody tell me that. Somebody tell me that. What person could we pick up that will be a win in Knicks eyes, a win in free agency? Who is that guy? Who is that guy? I'm just saying. Who is it? Because at this point, I don't really know. I don't really know. Who is it? Lowry Lonzo. So Lowry's not coming here because Lowry wants to win another championship. Lonzo is projected to go to the Bulls right now. Next, Sexton or Dame. So this is what I would say, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I would say. I would say this. I would say, just my opinion. I'm not looking for a superstar to come to the Knicks in free agency. Just being realistic, I'm really not. I'm looking for a mid-level guy to come here and be able to help in the maturation process of these guys that we just brought in on the roster. That's really what I'm expecting. For me, that would be a success, because I think that where we get confused at is when we start talking about win now, and a lot of people have the aspect of a win now team just based on what we did last year. I don't really see that happening, to be honest. But if we can get a serviceable vet in here that helps with the maturation process, I'm okay with that. And we continue to move forward, because what we're doing is we're continuing to move along the trajectory of the foundation that Tibbs has built thus far. And that's where I'm at with this. One guy is not going to be able to come in here and just change the whole trajectory of the team. If that was possible, then we would be a championship team. We would be looking at that one piece to bring it here and take us to the chip. We're not there right now. That's not where we are. Not even anywhere close to being there at this point. You know what I'm saying? We're not. We're not at all. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what I want to remind you of is, hey, check this out. On Thursday at 6:30, we got the pod couple going on. You know what I'm saying? We got the pod couple going on. Tune in. You would never be disappointed with the interaction with me and my boy Cornerstone Kev, right? Don't sleep on the Nick and Night podcast. We got that going on as well. And most definitely, we got my man Freezy doing the morning drive. Hey, I thank you guys. Like and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? And when we do this, when we got these things just kind of pop up, when things just kind of hit you as Knicks fans, and you want to talk to other Knicks fans, just talk about it and chop it up. That's what this is all about. You know what I'm saying? So we have to ask Freezy if he's doing a Nick and Night podcast tonight. I'll wait.
Bro, I'll be at work tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'll be at work tonight, man. To be honest with you, I really can't. And it's raining outside here.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's gonna
I
be
got you.
so it's gonna be crazy.
I got
Now with that said, if the Lawrence Tears family want to do that, I can start it, and then maybe they can do like 10 to 12 or whatever they want to do. But
So Freezy, this is what I would do, my brother. This is what I would do. I would allocate time tonight between 10 and 12 to come on and do the Nick at Night podcast. Just because I know how Knicks fans, we love to interact and talk about what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I would definitely do that.
Okay. I'll put the joint out there. Cully, you coming in? Cully, you coming through?
Hadouken said he'll come through.
Okay. All right. That'll work. So I'll put the stuff up there. So I want to do this too. Hey y'all. So we got Knicks freestyle out there. Let me see where is it? The new Knicks freestyle is out there. I'm gonna put the link to it in the chat real quick. Let me get a shareable link. Okay, got it. All right, so I'm gonna put the link in the chat for the new Knicks freestyle. Man, y'all please check this out, man. These dudes put a lot of work in. We're thinking about doing the Knicks freestyle live this week. Yes. We consider doing it live this Wednesday. I hadn't talked to Ghetto Intellect yet, right?
Gotcha.
So,
right.
So I'm gonna talk to Ghetto Intellect, for a little bit, and then we'll see. But we consider doing it live, man.
I think that'd be dope.
Yeah,
that'd be real dope.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Chuck Allen, you coming through?
Kelly said he coming through.
Okay, Chuck, you coming through? Come on, Chuck. Okay. I was about to say, he said absolutely. Bam. Okay. So I'll work on getting the thumbnail put out there, man. I'm gonna grab me something to eat right quick. Get ready to go out here.
Me too, because my stomach touching my back right now.
Right now. Right now, and y'all know I'm doing keto. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm trying to be ketogenic, right? So yeah, I gotta keep eating, bro. Cucumber slices, grilled chicken breast. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
I'm gonna tell you what, I'm about to go get me a fat, greasy cheesesteak right now.
Oh my goodness. Hey, man, so I'm gonna tell you something funny real quick. So yesterday I asked Mocha, I was like, hey, Miss Mocha, you want to do a cheat day today? She was like, no. And I was like, nah, serious. You want to do a cheat day today? She's like, oh, do you want to do a cheat day? If you want to do a cheat day, just say you want to do a cheat day. I was like, yeah, I want to do a cheat day. Bro, I went and got some pizza. Not the $35 pizza that them New Yorkers be paying for.
Right.
Them New Yorkers be paying $35 for a pizza pie. What the heck? Hector, how in the world?
Oh my goodness. Look, see, Miss Mocha that came in the culture, see?
Yeah. No, I don't want no Chinese food. I just playing. But yeah, them New Yorkers be doing that $35 pizza pie. And I was like, I don't know how y'all survive. How y'all survive on $35 a meal? Right? And while I'm looking at myself on camera, you can tell I lost a little bit of weight.
Yes, sir. Right in there. All up in here. Yep. I see you. I see you.
Yeah, we're trying to do a little something, man. We're trying to do a little something.
I see you.
But yeah, man, 10 o'clock sound good to me.
Okay.
Hey, Knicks family, let me run. I feel like I gotta run one of our commercials, one of our ads.
Facts.
Let me see. I'm gonna run one of them. I'm just pick one by random. Right. Let me do.
Your man, G-Man for life.
And this is your boy, the one and only Cornerstone Kev, aka Star Child, and we're the hosts of the hit YouTube show, The Pod Couple.
Hey, please tune in on every Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, at 6:30. We'll be here to get you the latest buzz, rumors, gossip, and opinions on our beloved New York Knicks. There will be laughs and surprises.
But no tears. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and turn on the notification bell, and share this on social media and spread the word.
Again, thank you thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you there.
And please say a prayer for us because I don't know how I can deal with this guy right
There
here.
we go,
I
ad
really
lib.
can't.
See, this is what happens when we ad lib,
That was
right?
pretty good.
Man, every time I see that commercial, boy, every time I see that commercial, I'll be like, Kev.
Yeah, the commercials do be dope. I ain't gonna lie. We probably gonna have to film some more, man. But hey, party people, remember to subscribe to the channel. Turn the notifications on. Remember the dog bell. All notifications. That way, anytime we do videos, lives, comments, posts, whatever, you'll get notifications that we rocking and rolling. We're gonna do the Knicks at Night podcast tonight at 10. My guys will be on rocking and rolling for your viewing pleasure. Again, it's been a pleasure rocking with y'all. G-Man for life. Thank you for holding down the mothership. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, brother, it's all about the family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And so, just for the record, man, I was gonna jump on, man, but I'm behind the scenes doing stuff.
It's all good.
At Free Keith and Jay Boogie.
It's all good.
And your Todd Barbies and putting up the videos and all that stuff. Time be flying, man. So
no doubt.
But we'll get out of here. I'll put the stuff up and we'll holler at y'all at 10.
Peace, my brothers.
Peace, y'all. Peace.